Chapter 4. Cognitive Mind. Cognition is a term referring to the mental process involved gaining knowledge and comprehension. These cognitive processes, including thinking, knowing, remembering, judging, and problem solving. In a word, rational mind is needed in our cognitive mind.
The key of anti-aging and illness, I suggest to you, is qigong. I have practiced it for 13 years already, where my body immunity is increased. Qigong is an umbrella term that subsumes a variety of energy-based healing practices based on Taoist philosophy and principles of Chinese medical theory. There are two main types of qigong practice: internal and external. The Bao's qigong is belonging to the stream of internal qigong, which is the self-direct practice of techniques used to cultivate the circulation qi throughout the practitioner's energy system.
If you browse through the researches regarding the effectiveness of qigong, you may get the conclusion that qigong may be beneficial for improving quality of life in atherosclerosis, angina pectoris, immune deficiency, gastritis, cancer, diabetes, Parkinson's disease, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, cardiopulmonary endurance, addiction, anticorrogant, anxiety, asthma, back pain, cardioprotection, cardiovascular diseases, congestive heart failure, depression, endurance, gastrointestinal disease, headache, health and wellness, heart attack prevention, heart disease, heart rate variability, improved sleep, improved workplace efficiency, kidney disease, liver disease, mania, mental illnesses, multiple sclerosis, neurological disorder, peripheral vascular disease, psychosis, respiration, stroke prevention, suicide prevention, substance abuse, etc., etc. But further study is necessary to make a firm conclusion. The strongest evidence for the use of internal qigong is an adjunct therapy for the treatment of hypertension. But still, there are so many people practicing qigong. Why? Qigong like anaerobic exercise. There's no research to tell you that aerobic exercise will cure all these diseases, but beneficial instead. We do need to be rational, but rational is not equal to scientific. But scientific is needed to be rational. Internal qigong is cost-effective and effectively engaged in the patient in his or her health care. It is considered to be safe in general population when practiced in moderation, and it may provide mental, emotional, and physical health benefits as an adjunct treatment for a wide range of conditions. Kaufman, notable memorial precisely calling science, suggests that people are not always rational. They establish preference through experience. Douglas Hodge, the associate scientist, added that people hate to lose about twice as much as they like to win. Therefore, you may discover that the title of this lesson, anti-aging, but not getting younger, no illness. People will overweight small probability and underweight large probability. Hodge also stated that the power of defaults is great. Defaults. One such study conducted in Europe had to do with the decision-making on being an organ donor. In those countries where residents were considered to be organ donor unless they opt out, participation was really 100%. Where less than 25% of residents of those countries that requires them to actively register, that is opt-in, to be organ donors did so. Neoclassic economics will say this result reflects transaction costs. To opt out, you would like to take a day off, stand in line, pay an administrative fee. However, transaction costs were actually very low. Finding of studies suggests that if you want to increase the number of organ donors, convert from opt-in to an opt-out policy.
We can conclude that people do not want to change, although they do know they have to change. People prefer the present over the future, not to change. I term it as non-rational, anti-connection. In this lesson, I would like to remind you, brainwash yourself that you are a rational person, although you always be irrational. If you do not know what is going to make you better off or make you younger, you are kindly invited to trust me to do what will make you younger, practicing the Bala's qigong. Do trust me and you yourself.
53 will be equal to 35, surely an irrational equation. If you still have the irrational belief that I have to be forever young and no sex, please change to another rational one. I would like to be anti-age and healthy all the time. You are all cordially invited to trust me, and you do need to verify the effectiveness of it. How? The only answer is the practice. No free lunch, be persistence. Let us catch the cognitive mind and start Bala's qigong right now. 53 equal to 35. You can make it.